Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to be learning how to cut a basic short pant. On our last tutorial we learned how to draft it, and I promised I was going to do another video to show you guys how to do it directly on our material, and this is it. So if you're a beginner in this fashion business, this video is definitely for you. It's very easy to do. So to get all the details, you pay full attention to this video. It's very easy and beginner friendly. So if you have not subscribed, please do wait to subscribe and like this video as well. So let's go right into it. So these are the tools I'll be using for this tutorial, as well as the measurements I'll be needing for this tutorial. Basically I'm going to be using my measurement for the sake of this tutorial. So I'm just going to go ahead and rule out all the lines just so I can impute my measurements. So the first line is the hip. From my waist to my hip is 9. My crotch is 10. Then I marked the full length of the pants. I went ahead to rule out all the marks. I added 2 inches to the length of the pants for hemming allowance. Then I went ahead to divide my hip. My hip was 36 divided by 4. I marked 9. Then I added 1 inch for sewing allowance. I did the same thing on the crotch line. I divided my thigh by 2. Your thigh is divided by 2, not 4. And it was 12. I marked 12 and I added 2 inches to it. I added 2 inches because I didn't want the pant to be entering my bum bum. So that was why I didn't add 1. I added 2 inches instead. Then the point I had on the hip line, I took it up to the waist and down to the crotch line. Then I made a sweet curve to meet that point I had on the crotch line, the measurement I had on the crotch line, just like that. You can use your French curve. Then whatever you have on the crotch line, you take it down and mark it on the length. But if you want your pant to be pencil on the knee side, you can actually go in by 1 inch. But I usually like my pants free on the knee side. That was why I used the same thing I had on the crotch line on the knee, on the length. So I went ahead to connect all the points. I would have divided the waist by 4 as well, but because I'll be using elastic for this pants, I didn't do anything to the waist. So if you are using elastic for your pants, you don't do anything to the waist. So that was why I left it like that. I did not do anything to the waist. I went ahead to cut out the front pattern because we'll be using it to cut the back. Then I went ahead to place it on the back. The only thing we did on the back was we added 2.5 inch. You can do it anywhere. You can add your 2.5 and you can do it on that side, anywhere. So I added 2.5 to all the measurements. Now I went ahead to connect all the points. Then another thing I did on the waist, I went out by 1 inch. If you look at your pants very well, the back and the front are not the same. The back part is usually higher than the front because of the bum. So that was why I went out by 1 inch and then made a slant. From that 1 inch, you make a slant to meet the waist. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. From that 1 inch you went out, you just make a slant from there to meet the waist, just like the way I did it. So this is basically the back of our pattern. I went ahead to cut it out. We didn't do much to the back. The only thing we did was that we added 2.5 inch to all the measurements, and then I went out by 1 inch on the waist. On the waist, I went out by 1 inch to make a slant because of the bum. You know, the back part is usually higher than the front, so I went out by 1 inch and then I made a slant, and that was it. We did not do too much on the back. So I hope you learned something though. So this is basically the front and back of our pants. Is very easy, right? Very easy to cut. I hope you paid due attention to this tutorial, because I tried as much as possible to make everything so easy for you. So it's very easy. So I hope you learned 1 or 2 from this video. So if you like this video and you want more of this content, please encourage me by subscribing to this channel. Then you turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I drop new videos, so that you don't miss out on anything. Alright, then you give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Then you go ahead to share my video with family, friends. It will I will really appreciate that.